Water is a scarce resource. Hardly 3% is available for drinking. Welcome everyone. My name is Deepak Kumar Chaurasia from Chandigarh University, and today I am going to debate on the topic water crisis, failure of government or people. Well, when we talk about water crisis, what we assume in our mind? Water crisis, it is a national interest. Basically, it is a debatable issue that why there is a water crisis, like what is the consequences, what are the factors for water crisis. Ultimately, the main answer is people, we human beings. We are responsible for water crisis. We are only going to face the consequences what we are doing today. Like we are wasting ample of water by simply washing our vehicles with pipe and all. We are not keeping the taps open or closed whenever it is needed, and simply assuming that it is a scarce, not a scarce resource, it is available in abundance. That doesn't mean that it is not decreasing. Now, even when government formulates some harsh rules or harsh penalties to be imposed on people who are simply wasting the water, then what people will do? They simply come on road, they will criticize the government, they will label the government as they are filling their own treasury. But the reality is something else. Now, what is the reality? Now, government is chosen from our only. We are choosing the representatives. We are like basically electing them to formulate rules for our national welfare. Now, what are they doing? They are making the rules for our own welfare, not for their own welfare or to fill their own treasury. So we need to understand, like if government is imposing harsh rules, means there is a need to basically curb the usage of water. Now while I was researching, the daily consumption of a person, individual, is near about 200 liters. Now 200 liters is not a small amount. People need to think over it and have to curb their own usage, and they have to watch like what sort of wastage they are making. For this, they have to basically analyze the assessment, like where their water is using, how much quantity they are using, is there is a need to use water. And ultimately, we all are aware that how to save water, but there is a lack of problem in the execution. Now government is making is working as a bridge. They are imposing the penalties so that we can basically analyze like what our role and how can we execute these sort of awarenesses into reality in the practical aspect. And at the end, I would like to conclude that government is not the cause of failure of water crisis. Government is from among all, and we are choosing the representatives. Government is not on a special position, like they are not something separate, but they are formulating policies for our own welfare so that we can use water, which is seriously a very precious resource. We can't even imagine the generation without water, the human civilization without water, or the animal civilization, anything without water. Water is the ultimate need of human.